Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully this. What's up? Let's see, how bad is it? All right. I hope. Konnichiwa, minasan. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay with everything. Konnichiwa, minasan. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Konbanwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. こんにちは、みな。こんにちは、皆さん。こんにちは、こんにちは。Can everyone hear me? 大丈夫ですか? Hope everyone can hear me. Okay, awesome. ありがとう。ありがとう。So just to explain, we're inviting a guest on to just have a discussion and also probably learn a little bit Japanese and English, so kind of help each other out. So yeah, enjoy as I am going to be discussing with a guest and potentially learning Japanese. So look forward to it and gambatte, gambatte masu. 頑張ってます。Perfect. And then すいません、みんな just making sure everything is in place. So there's no hiccups or anything like that. Hopefully I look good too. Okay, there we go. Hi. I do not look like Will Smith. Oh, ちょっと待って. Going to add her in.
Oh.
Hello?
Whoa.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。こんばんは。
こんばんは。はじめまして。は
じめまして。
すごいですね。Welcome to the channel. You want to introduce yourself
Yes!
to the Japanese people?
Okay, in Japanese, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. 大丈夫。
Okay. 皆さん、はじめまして。普段はリコドンワールドという名前で、日本生まれ日本育ちで独学で英語を勉強した経験を生かして、英語であったりとか海外のこととかをシェアしているものです。私も SNS をやっていて、もうそう今回急遽ね、インスタグラムでそう、BrooklynTokyo さんの投稿を見て、私参加したいですって言って今日お招きいただいたっていう感じで、初めてライブストリームしてるので結構緊張してます。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Awesome.
Okay. I guess we can. So I'm gonna do my best to speak as much Japanese as possible.
Okay.
But すいません。英語が少し話します。
英語?Okay. わかりました。
Hi. So I guess in English, just introduce yourself and your channel for, I guess, all the English speakers or the Japanese who want to study English.
Oh, for my channel, introduce my channel.
Hi.
Okay, so hello again. My name is Rico, aka Ricodon, and my channel name is also Ricodon World. And I basically share some useful English phrases by using skits. I like comedy and education, so like I do some kind of like comedy skits where I teach or share some useful phrase in English. And also I share some of the tips how to study English without studying abroad and how to improve your pronunciation and also Kaigai culture and something like that. So yeah, if you want kind of like energetic, positive, and still want to learn English, please come to see my channel.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So what got you into learning English exactly? Or what's your background or where you're from, pretty much?
Okay, so I was born and raised in Kagoshima Prefecture, which is down south in Kyushu. And when I was in junior high, or when I was like in elementary school, my dream was to become a comedian. And do you know Naomi Watanabe?
Naomi Watanabe, yeah, wakarimasen.
Watanabe Naomi-san, she's like a biggest female comedian in Japan. Now she lives in New York. But anyway, so she did some kind of lip syncing, dancing Beyonce song. And then as a kid, dreaming to become a comedian, it was really cool thing to see. I was like, oh wow, like I love Watanabe Naomi, but also the song she used the song called Crazy in Love. I'm pretty sure you know the song.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. And I was like, who is the singer? It's really cool. And then I just found Beyonce and I was like, wow, like American music is really cool. And that's how I got into like interested in American pop culture and hip hop rap culture. And then that's my first day to like I don't know, like make me feel like I want to study English.
Hi. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's very funny how a lot of time it's music that introduces us to a different culture. Definitely for me, for Japan, it was of course anime, but also Japanese music that got me interested in Japan as well.
Yeah.
Right. So how was it like learning English at first? Because how long you been speaking English actually?
So I started speaking English when I was 19. I'm 25 right now. So when I was 19, but until then I had zero English almost. I knew how to say like, hello, my name is Rico, but I had no exposure in talking in English in real life. I went to like Japanese public school in Kagoshima, which is like really inaka, like countryside. So like I had no international friends, no English speaking friends. And yeah, so that was my first English. ごめんなさい. I don't know. First time when I speak English when I was 19.
19. So a lot of what you learned was self-taught. You didn't have anyone to teach you.
YouTube, definitely YouTube.
And YouTube.
And then I started listening to some podcasts, which is called Bilingual News. And this podcast is hosted by two people. One person, half American, half Japanese guy. He only talks in English, and the other person, she's Japanese, born and raised, but also speak English pretty well. And then she only speaks Japanese. So it's like the podcast is a mixture of English and Japanese. So that's like I can still catch up with the conversation, but I get to learn more English expression through the conversation. And then I start doing diary in English and start talking by myself. And I did a lot of practice by shadowing and dictation. Like I tried everything mostly. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's crazy how online can help people learn the language nowadays. Like usually when you don't have people you can practice with, it's like because that's what I used to learn Japanese in the beginning was using like YouTube or different online strategies. By the way, just throw your Instagram link in the description or the chat room so people can follow you on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
You do
Okay.
that? Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
ちょっとなんか this is my first time on live on YouTube, so like I'm so nervous. I don't know what's going on, but I hope I'm doing okay.
大丈夫です。
大丈夫大丈夫
大丈夫。
本当に大丈夫
はいはい。
ちょっと緊張してます。インスタグラムのリンクを貼ればいいんですよね。How do I put the link though? Private chat? No, yeah. ごめんなさい。I'm so analog.
I'm new to this too, so don't worry. I'm also a newbie.
Okay.
Yeah, but I believe
Good to know.
it's hold on. Yeah, there's
ちょっと待ってくださいね。わからないんですけど、I just copy and paste and send it to something which says private chat. So I guess I just send it to you.
right, and I guess I posted in the actual chat room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
はい。はい。
ありがと
うわ、すごい。めちゃめちゃコメント来てる。今初めて見た。あ、すごいコメント来て、OK! めっちゃコメント来てる。怖い。めっちゃ怖い。怖い。あ、すごいわ。みんな英語わからないけど、渡辺直美がわかるから断片的に何言ってるかわかるの楽しい。ありがとうございます。Okay, yeah, sorry. So.
大丈夫。I don't mind you translating because my Japanese is terrible. So.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So.
Hi.
So I guess you're very good. Your English is phenomenal. Sugoi. Honto. How would you compliment? Would you say 上手ですね?
How did I become 上手ですね?
Right, like I think your English is great. Yeah.
Definitely, there are many parts that should be improved. I have a lot of words that I don't even know. I have hard time expressing myself in English well, but I think making friends and putting myself into the situation where I have to study or speak English every single day or like in a daily basis definitely helped me to improve my English and also communication skill in general, like language skill. But like I feel like if you only have good English, if you don't know the culture of English speaking country, it's really hard to make friends. So like I can say I put so much effort, still I am, in learning about their culture so that I can make more funny comments or make more interesting conversation, make more friends, if that makes sense.
Was there any specific country you're mainly learning English from? Like I know like for some Japanese, they learn from Australia or England or America. Like which type of English did you study more from?
Definitely America, I can say. But I've never lived in America. I've lived in the UK for 3 months in Scotland. That's the longest stay in overseas. And I stayed in Canada for 3 weeks. But that's pretty much it. And I travel all around the world in Europe and some Asian countries. But that's like a really short time stay. So I would say America because I have a lot of Northern American friends, I would say.
So you just haven't been to America yet?
I've been to America for like
You
2
have?
weeks. My ex was from Alabama, so I visited there.
Mm.
It was very interesting. Yeah, but it was like kanko, you know, it was not like study abroad or anything.
Right.
So,
Any cultural shock or cultural differences you see between them, like the West and Japan, that kind of maybe hindered you? I'm gonna say hindered you learning English, but like, did you have any culture shock at all?
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. But I loved it, and also I think my personality fits in Western culture. I wouldn't say more, but I think I'm in between. I have some Japanese-ness inside me, but I think I'm more like open and I don't know, friendly, and like I don't really care if I embarrass myself or something. I'm like, yeah, go person.
Right.
But definitely I found American people are more individualistic and people care what they think is the most important rather than what other people think about you, which is very important.
Right. I would say like Japan is a more collective group society, and the West is more individual like thinking. And I find most Japanese that are attempt to learn English or learn English are the more rebellious types or non-traditionally Japanese people.
I agree.
I can definitely say with my tomodachi, Edita-san, he's definitely the rebellious or like non-traditional type. So I guess for those people who have that personality type, I guess something about the West attracts them really well.
Yeah.
Nice. So for someone learning English, I mean, you can say this in Japanese so people can understand. What advice would you give to them for starting and how to go about it, especially if they don't have like the resources or maybe people to practice with?
What I can say is find your role model. It doesn't have to be native English speaker. It can be anyone, but find your role model and like, you know, you have someone that I want to speak like her, or like I want to think like her or him. That's more important for me rather than studying from textbook. And also find your specific goal. With that language, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? So I'm more people person. So like I couldn't get motivated by thinking like, okay, I want to TOEIC manten or something. I want to get full score on TOEIC. That never motivated me. But with that manten score, what do you want to do? You know, and if you have the really clear vision, I think you will be able to stay motivated and also find some role model that you really admire for. You can keep studying because that's like self-improvement rather than just study. And then there are plenty of sources that you can learn English for free, which is like YouTube, podcast, or anything, even like Netflix or something like Amazon Prime. Like we have a lot of streaming. We are in a really lucky era where we can learn things for free thanks to the internet.
Yes.
So like try to immerse yourself into English in a daily basis.
Can you translate all of that to Japanese? Yeah, so people can get that. That was fantastic.
Hi. Thank you for translating what I said in Japanese in English. Who was your role? ごめんなさい。どうぞ。はい。
大丈夫。どうぞ。
I just saw the comment saying, who was your role model? So can I answer this?
どうぞ。
今一応日本語で言うと、今その私のどうやったらそのモチベーションたまたま勉強できるかっていうのを皆さんにちょっとアドバイスどうですかしてくださいって言われたので、自分の英語を話す上でのロールモデルを見つけることが大切だと思いますって言ったんですけど、それに対してあなたのロールモデルは誰ですかっていうコメントが来たので、それに答えるとすると、私のロールモデルは一人日本人の方を紹介すると、日本生まれ、日本育ちで英語がペラペラで、海外の情勢とか、海外の歴史とか考え方にすごく詳しい方がいらっしゃって、その方がさっき私が言ったポッドキャストのバイリンガルニュースっていうポッドキャストのホストをしているマミさんっていう方だったんですね。 でその方がその英語で日記をつけるのがいいよって言ってたので日記もつけたら実際に話せるようになってとかっていうのがあったので、私はバイリンガルニュースっていうポッドキャストのマミさんっていう方が最初のロールモデルでした。はい。
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
はい。はい
Awesome.
すいません。
はい
喋りました。失礼しました。
大丈夫。
はい。
Yeah, yeah. So, for me, have you talked to like people who have wanted to learn Japanese? I'm sorry, I'm lagging. It seems like I'm lagging a bit, but can you hear me though?
Yeah, of course. 全然大丈夫。
I'm pretty sure. Have you talked to like foreigners who wanted to learn Japanese? Probably. What advice, or if you've helped them learn, what advice would you give them for starting to learn a foreign language or just Japanese in general? You would say.
Okay, I've never studied Japanese as second language, but so it's kind of hard to tell. But then I think the same was my experience as English learner. キラキラ言ってる。To find your role. Oh wait, so what was your question? Sorry, I'm still nervous. ごめん。
大丈夫。You get used to it. Like what advice or would you give for gaijin who want to
外国人。
勉強 that want to 勉強日本語 I don't know if I said that right. I like to
Yeah. Yes, so I'm aware that kanji is like the hardest. But
難しい
めっちゃ難しいと思います。なんですけど、I don't want to like sound stupid, but don't give up. And then again, like try to have some role models that you admire for. Like I want to speak like him, I want to speak like her, and I want to be friends with this person とか. And that helps you to stay motivated to study the hard language like Japanese. And also like again like immerse yourself into the language you want to learn. It's definitely working. Like the more you immerse into yourself, the more you get the culture as well as the language. So yeah, I hope I don't sound stupid or something.
No. don't worry. I know that nervousness, like it makes you like, I know, like whatever, but you get used to it. Don't trust me. Eventually, when you go live on your channel, it'll be something that becomes second nature for you as well. But like,
okay.
Yes. But as far as like learning a language, like what should you be learning first? You would say, like what are like, the subjects to learn first, pretty much.
なんか、so I read an article about language learning tips, and I found that learning nouns first and then memorizing the chunk of phrase helps you to like set the base for your language that you want to learn. Because like every language is structured by noun mainly. So if you know like some nouns, you can kind of like point out and say like, you know, that and that and that, and you can start from there. But I don't know, I'm not a specialist, so I'm not sure if that's right, but I would say maybe now start with noun can be good.
So pretty much learning as much words so you know how to piece them together and make sentences like that.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to remember. Like I learned I used to study or learn Spanish. I get really lazy, so I stopped doing that, which I should start.
Hola,
start
¿cómo
doing
estás?
This. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien.
Muy bien.
すいません。でもなんか in my case, I think I start learning or memorizing the chunk of phrase first. Not even though I didn't know each word. I try to memorize the set of the phrase so that I can use like in the situation base, you know, like if I want to say this, I can use this, and if I want to say this, I can use this.
はい。
かな?
So I guess for Japanese, what words should or what subjects do you think foreigners should focus on first? and maybe we can even do like a little thing where you test me out or something like that. Because I know my Japanese sucks, but I still want to practice, dialogue with Japanese. Is I like should a foreigner probably study katakana first or hiragana, or what do you think?
むつあでも笑い方突っ込まれるんですけど、笑い方えげつないって言われるんですけど、皆さんご了承ください。日本語ですよね。I would say maybe start with katakana because, a lot of katakana came from non-Japanese word, came from like outside Japan. アメリカ、カナダとか。So start with katakana, then hiragana, because hiragana is more for Japanese word, right? And then if you have enough base, move on to kanji. Maybe.
Right.
Am I? Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So pretty much get the fundamentals first. Start with the easy stuff, then because kanji is a lot more work to learn, pretty much.
だってそうだよ。だって even for me, like there are some kanjis that I can't even read. So even native Japanese speakers struggles to perfectly read and write kanjis. So maybe start from hiragana, katakana and hiragana, and then kanji, I would say.
And then kanji. Okay. Naruhodo. So what are some to put you on the spot? Like, what are like some phrases in Japanese you can teach me that I guess that would help me if I was to like say travel to Japan? Like maybe I can help learn pronouncing them if I can.
Like in what situation? Like when you want to make friends or when you want to ask for something?
Let's do making friends. Making friends, yeah.
確かにね、なんだろうね、make friends だったら、someone say like やばい is 最強 like universally useful.
やばいなんです
with
か
like やばいはなんかもう crazy, awesome. It's like it's like really similar to F word. You can use it in a bad situation, but also good situation, depending on how you say like やばい だったらlike that's good やばい and if you say やばい that's like bad やばい so
やばい
depending on
like やばい
そう
やばいなるほど
そうだからなんか誰かがなんか言ったとき when someone says something you say like oh やばい
やばい
合ってんのかなこれ
やばいちょっと待ってEdita-san, my friend said you look like Super Summer Uika. Do you know who that is?
Super Summer Wika.
待
って、
全
然わかんない。ちょっと待って。Can I Google?
はい、どうぞ。スーパーサマーウイカ。
スーパーサマーリカ？
誰ですか？
知ってる人スーパーサマーウィカさん知ってる人全然わかんない私。ウィカ Is that compliment or?
I believe so, yeah. It's a compliment.
待って、はじめましてだけど嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
is it きれい beautiful きれい
Oh yeah, きれい Oh, きれい is also a good word.
きれい。
言われたら嬉しい。
Nice. サムウイカ。なるほど。
ファーストサマーウイカでした。
Is she like an actor or something?
People say it's female comedian. Oh, really? Okay.
Oh.
How come
right. You did. And you said, what was the comedian that you were inspired by again?
Watanabe Naomi. Actually, she lives in New York.
Really?
She collabed with Beyonce. She's kind of famous in America. She's doing her American dream. Nice.
Is it rare to have like female Japanese comedians?
Not really. It's not well, it's not that common as like, male comedians, but there are plenty of female comedians that are famous. But also it's kind of sad in Japan. Female comedians are more for like they're selling their appearance as comedy. If that makes sense.
It's more about the looks than the material, you would say.
Yeah, which is sad. But for Watanabe Naomi-san, she has this universal, easy to understand humor, I would say. It's more like facial expression. It's like Chaplin or something. I like that.
Chaplin?
Chaplin. And a Chaplin ですよね。Yeah, I think that's Chaplin. Do you know Chaplin?
Yeah, わかりません。
チャップリン。チャップリンって英語でなんて言うんだろう。
チャップリン。
皆さん、チャップリンわかります？コメディアンの。I think he's super famous though. チャップリンじゃないもしかして。
Oh, チャップリン is a person?
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. Oh, the actor. Oh.
It's not the same person. ごめん。でも、yeah, there's like a Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Okay, never mind. He's like the really old filmmaker / comedian that everybody loves, as far as I know. I might be wrong. I'm so bad at remembering like
なるほど。
間違ってるかもしれない。
はい。
チャーリー・チャップリン。そう、チャップリン。はい、失礼しました。
なるほど。And I guess she reflects his style of comedy, is what you're saying?
That's what I thought. I don't think she necessarily was inspired by Chaplin, but I would say her style of comedy is like easy to understand for everybody universally.
なるほど。Easy access. Nice. So what are なんだっけいい
ね、なんだっけなんだっけもいいですね。
Actually, なんだっけ like, how would you translate that in English? I know it's like, どうぞ。
なんだっけなんか、how do I put it? とか、what was that?
なんだっけ like, how would you translate that?
なんだっけはなんか、
なんだっけなんですかはい。
なんだっけはなんか when you're trying to remember what you're trying to say. So like
it's like what was it kind of thing?
What was it?
So なんだっけ what was it?
What was it? そう。思い出すときに言うかな。日本語はどこに行ったの？そうですよね。英語喋りすぎ。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。日本語喋り、never mind は忘れてって意味だよねって。そうですね。
すごい。So as far as like, what about politeness? Like, because I know like in Japanese, like there's like a sense of like hierarchy, you know, and I remember when I went to Nihon and I was staying with Tomodachi, when I was trying to say it's amazing, I said to his otosan, I said, "Sugoi ne." He was like, "Sugoi desu ne." So it was a bit embarrassing.
That's a really good question, actually. どうやったら日本語が丁寧に聞こえるかっていう質問ね。Like he said, like the father said, definitely put ですね or ます。です、ます。If you say like at the end, if you add です or ます at the end, you're gonna survive pretty much.
Because that's like making anything polite. Oishi desu. So if I say oishi to a stranger, is that considered rude or?
待って、stranger に美味しいですって言うってこと？You just say 美味しいです to a stranger for like out of nowhere?
No, like let's say like I met someone for the first time and we're having lunch, like a business meeting, something. I'm eating food.
Yeah, it's totally fine. You can say that if that's the case.
So that's so. Okay, なるほど. So as far as so let's do a test. I'm gonna see if I can remember my numbers and just correct me if I'm wrong or whatever. We can do that? Okay.
もちろん。
Okay. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Yeah.
9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17、18、19、20. Correct?
Yeah, perfect. Actually, perfect.
I don't know my colors. Can you teach me my colors? Like as far as like basic Japanese colors?
What do you mean by Japanese? Colors like, okay, like black, yellow, white kind of thing?
そうです。
まず、ブラックはわかるでしょ？黒。
黒。
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 わかるよね？黒。
はい。黒。
黒。これゴールドに見える？
ゴールド
ゴールドって言わないんだけど、ゴールドは金。
ゴール
今すごい変なはずなんです。金。
金。
金って言って金。
gold is keen.
Yeah. なんか下ネタも教えてあげてって言われたから、someone want me to like teach you some dirty words. So for like, cause I'm talking about gold, I'm gonna teach you 金玉.
金玉.
Fuck, I look so stupid. 金玉 is like balls. What I'm talking about?
Like sweaty balls, like a man's ball. 金玉.
そうでもそれは like directly we say golden ball.
Golden bowl. Like, so how would you say that?
金玉.
金玉.
ちょっと私これ、お蔵入りだわ。Anyway.
So it's like an insult to somebody? Like, how would you use that in a sentence or in a
いや、
situation?
別にHow do you use that ってどうやって使うのって金玉ってどうやって使うのって聞かれたんですけど。I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't. すいません、なんかやばい、コメントが、like the comment section is like, what the fuck?
I know, they get crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the dirty jokes in Japanese. So I'm just gonna straight like giving you some useful word when you wanna.
I know. There's one video we did where I do you know Doburaku? 何ですか?
Oh, of course. Doburaku.
No. How do I say do you know them? Like how would I phrase that? Doburaku.
ドブロック知ってる?
Doburaku 知ってる?
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 そうそう。Do you know は知ってるってこと。
はい。ドブロック知ってる? There was one video we reacted to them where they had a skit. It was like they wanted me to say this to you, but I'm like, oh, this is just embarrassing. Anyway, it says Okina ichimotsu ku sa. What does that mean?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want to. Okay. Why did that? Okay. Anyway. So like
people are like, say that to her. I'm like, yeah.
Wait, is it gonna be archived?
Huh?
Is it gonna be archived? Is it gonna be saved? Yeah. But it's fine.
Like,
you know, like I don't really say that kind of thing in my channel, so like
but
it's okay. No, that's totally fine because I'm just saying it anyway. I'm just being open. So like Okina, so like ichimotsu is like always ichimotsu is your thing. Your little junior, you know, your
Hi,
thing.
わかる。
So でくださいは give me だから What am I talking about? Okay, but so give me your, you know, big giant, your thing.
なるほど。いや、大丈夫。大丈夫
って言われる私、めっちゃ悲しくないですかちゃんと、ね、そう。
How do you say that's embarrassing? What's the like equivalent for that in Japanese?
恥ずかしい。
And if I really wanted to say it's very embarrassing, I would say 本当恥ずかしい.
Oh, so you nailed it. Perfect.
なるほど。Anyway, どうぞ. I know you were teaching me colors. I'm so sorry. どうぞ。
これはね、コメントで何か下ネタも教えてあげてってきたから言ったわけで、私の好きな言葉がさっきの言葉ってわけではございませんというディスクレーマーのもと、color ですね。for white, we say 白。
So, I have a question.
はい。
I know when they say like white people, it says hakujin.
Oh,
how come they don't say shirojin or kurojin, but they say how do you say black people again? It's not kurojin, but なんだっけLike, how do you say black people again?
黒人
Yeah, how come we don't say like, for example, in English we say white shiro, but we also say white people, but in Japanese it's hakujin instead of like shirojin or
That is a great question. And again, I'm not an expert, but I would say there's like two ways to read kanji. One is onyomi, and two is kunyomi. And in my so onyomi kunyomi ne. In my interpretation, if it's onyomi, it's independent. So you can, by just saying kuro or shiro, you can understand the word as it is. But for kunyomi, it kind of depends on what word would you put after or beforehand. For example, haku ni, so hakujin no jin wa person or people. Jin means people. So you put white and people put together. Because you have the word jin, you don't say shirojin, you say hakujin. So you need other word to read it as kunyomi. That's my interpretation. So like if you say kuro, it's independent. It makes sense as it is. But これで合ってるのかな？でも音読みと訓読みっていうのがあって、音読みっていうのは you can understand it by saying the word as it is. And then 訓読み you need some other word put together so that you can combine and then you can create other word.
So kunyomi basically words it needs someone to survive. It can't survive on its own, pretty much.
That's a good way to put it. 合ってるって。よかった。I'm so relieved. My explanation was fine.
Yeah, it was actually I understood very well. Arigato, hanto arigato gozaimasu. So white is shiro. Dozo.
So white is shiro. Kuro is black, and
Kuro,
kin
shiro.
is gold.
Kin.
And I just found my chopsticks. I would say kono green. We say
And
midori.
Shiro.
Oh, green. Midori.
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 まあこれ、まあ let's say it's red. Red は赤。
赤。
赤。What's the other? Blue. 青。
なるほど。
If you なんか stretch the sound o, 青、it sounds like let's meet. だから、
So,
you have to be careful.
青 means let's meet.
If you say 青、なんか青 is like 青じゃなくて青。
青。
Yeah, that sounds like let's meet up. って聞こえる。
Like to hang out as like friends. It means romantically as well, or just friends?
Both, either way.
Both.
Depends how you say it.
So, how would you say blue and how would you say let's meet up? So I know the difference.
青 or 青。
青 or 青。なるほど。なるほど。はい。So, test me out real quick. I'll say them in English and then I'll say them in Japanese. Let's do that.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, start off, sensei.
ごめんなさい。待って、wait. 待って。Do I say in English? Yeah?
英語。はい。
英語ね。OK。いきます。英語だよね。OK.
Like, 黒。
Yeah. ピンポン。And red.
赤。
Perfect. White.
白。
Yes. I'm confused. And green.
緑。
Right. And gold.
Keen.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. I got it right.
Perfect. Is there any
Fantastic.
other word?
I think that was all of them.
No,
we
we
went over.
we just
Yeah.
went through. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I'm confused. How do you say that in Japanese? I'm confused.
I'm confused. ちょっと難しいけど、困惑してる
困惑してる。
困惑してるって言わないか。I'm confused. まあ、in that situation, like you're confused with what? Colors?
So in Japanese, you use different words depending on the situation for confused.
I would say the direct translation for confused is more for like, we would say 混乱してる or 困惑してる。
困惑。
Okay, 困惑 is a bit difficult. So I would say 混乱。
困難。
混乱。
混乱。
困難。困難じゃない。混乱。
混乱。
Yeah.
Over the R, so 混乱。
Yeah, but like as pronunciation wise, maybe L sound like ラリルレロのラ。
なるほど。ら。混乱。混乱。上手じゃない。
いや、でも難しいですよ。本当に難しい。
はい。
でも、yeah, no, it was right.
So I guess for a situation where it's like, okay, I don't understand what you're saying. I guess instead of saying I'm confused, you would just say わからない or わかりません。
その方が it makes sense in this situation. なんか混乱っていうのはもうちょっと in the chaotic situation. なんかもういった頭打った。なんか、
もう一回言って。
何
How you say it again?
What did I say?
The word, what you just said. もう一回言って。I'm gonna try to imitate you in like that situation.
Like when I hit my head?
はい。
痛い。普通に痛かった今。
So, 痛い。
Yes.
But you just said 痛いよ。Actually, that's another question. Like that's another question. What's the difference between 痛いよ? Like 痛いよ.
Okay. 痛いはyou're just talking nobody. Either way, you can talk into someone or you can talk into yourself, right? Itai, you might talk to the person who hurt you, or you can talk to yourself. Like for example, like I said, like I hit my head by myself and I said itai for no one, just basically for myself. The itai yo wa nanka more towards somebody. You bitch, it hurts. みたい。It hurt, bitch! そんな感じですかね。bitch!
なるほど。
そう。
Is that the same as saying like 貴様? Like, なるほど。Can you also mean it metaphorically? Like let's say like someone broke your heart. 痛いよ. Like that? Yeah, そう。
どういうこと? Like in English, you mean?
Right, because like for example, 痛い or that hurt in English can be used like physically or metaphorically, like someone hurt your feelings or, you know.
Yeah, we can also say like, my chest hurts, なんか胸が痛いとか、胸が痛む。胸 is chest ね。So like basically directly translating, like it means like my chest hurts. So 胸が痛い is like I feel bad and I feel sad and I feel disappointed, kind of like depressed, kind of.
もう一回言って say it again. 胸
for chest.
For chest. So let's say like I got dumped by a girl, I would say 胸 です. Like that or
胸が痛い
胸が痛い痛いよ like that.
Yeah. It kind of yeah. 面白い。そうですね。Yeah.
すごい。
You can use that.
ちょっと待って。きっちゃん、ありがとう。スブチャット、ありがとう。Good luck with your Japanese studies 今日。ありがとう。リコダン、上手です。 上手です。
Oh, thank you, thank you.
はい、
That
はい。
means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Hi. So I don't want to keep you too long. But I guess any last remarks? I guess a final remark for because there's a lot of Japanese Nihonjin on the channel who want to learn English, and they
うん、
also use our channel as a way for them to practice English.
うん、
Um, and I know we probably just to give them like a quick summary, like you can say it in Japanese, Nihongo daijoubu. How would
Okay.
you recommend they start? What process? Again, like I know you mentioned the celebrity, kind of like
うん、
uh, getting an example of who you want to be and where you want to go.
Mhm.
But just give them
Yeah.
like an overall, like where to start, how to start, what books or resources you might know. Just give them all of
う
that.
ん。
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
今、一応なんか、can I translate that in Japanese just in case?
Yeah, everything in
So that I
Japanese. Yeah,
can give,
that's true. Yeah.
okay, yeah, I
Mm.
can give them context.
Right.
今、最後の質問が、私が英語を勉強したっていう話をさっきしたんですけど、皆さんに英語学習してる皆さんに使える教材とか、どういうリソースがあるかっていうのをちょっと紹介してくれるって今聞いてもらったので、その質問に答えると、まず私はやっぱりさっきも言ったみたいに英語で日記を毎日書いてたんですね。で、本当に英語が全く話せない時から書いてて、そう書いてたんですけど、日記の名前がね、Write Journal in English みたいな名前だったと思います。ちょっと5年前に買ったやつなので、今度また私のインスタグラム見てくれた写真撮って載せます、すぐ Amazon で。なんですけど、ジャーナルを英語で書こうっていうので、それ何が良かったかっていうと、最初の全く英語話せない時に買ったので、最初の10ページぐらいはそういう英語とか会話で使える簡単なフレーズが載ってます。例えば、なんなんしなきゃ、今日なんなんしなきゃの時は should とか have to とか、これの時はこれっていう簡単に使えるものが全部載ってあったりとか、日記で書くものがない時の例文とかも書いてあったので、そこからスタートしました。で、なんで日記が良かったかなって思うかっていうと、教科書だったら、人が言ってることのインプットでしかないから、じゃあ自分が日常生活で英語を話すとなったらどうやって言うのかなっていうのが全然わからなかった。だから教科書で勉強しても実際の生活で生きてこなかったので、日記は全部主人公が自分。だから自分のことについて英語で書かないといけないから、自分の生活のこととか、自分の思い、感情とか、友達とこうしたっていう、自分が主人公の物語をずっと英語で書くので、それが日常生活でも生きてきたなと思います。だから日記ですかね。あとはもう YouTube とか Podcast を空いてる時にひたすら聞いて真似したりとかかな。この2つですね。聞いて書くをやってました。I think I told them everything I need to say.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Riko Don, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you for helping me learn and
Thank you.
Nihongo. And again, and you told them where to find you, right? Your Instagram and everything like that. And we'll definitely under this live, we'll also leave your description to your Instagram and YouTube channel as well, right?
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So they can find you. Hi.
Wait, now?
Yeah, you can tell them
Now.
where to find you. Yeah. Ima.
今ですね、今ですねというか、私のアカウントの名前も一応お伝えすると、ゆっくり喋ってください。すいません。私、早口なんです。私のニックネーム、新幹線なんです。私の名前、リコドンワールド。多分、リコドンで検索したら出てくると思うんですけど、リコドンワールドで出てきます。インスタグラムも TikTok も、YouTube も全部同じ名前です。リコドンが take over the world リコドンが世界を取りに行くよっていうのと Welcome to リコドン world 私の世界にようこそっていう2つの意味を込めてリコドンワールドにしたっていうのが浅はかな経緯でございます。はい。なので、私結構最近っていうかふざけたっていうかコメディと英語を絡めてるのが多いので、なんか笑いながら英語学びたいなっていう人は私のチャンネルにもぜひ遊びに来てください。ありがとうございます。いっぱいフォローしてくれてる。I'm so happy!
嬉しい。
ありがとうございます。めっちゃ嬉しい。
はい。本当ありがとうございます。
Thank you. ありがとう。めっちゃ楽しかった。ありがとうございます。
はい。すごい。Thank you so much and definitely catch you next time.
Yes!
じゃあね。
Yes! Anytime! Yes! いや、めっちゃ笑うやん。めっちゃ笑うやん。
ありがとう。
Okay. I will see you guys soon. 皆さん見てくださってありがとうございました。また来ます。バイ
じゃあね。
はい。
素晴らしい。リコドン、本当ありがとうございます。リコドン、I appreciate you. Thank you so much. みんな、ちょっと待って。スーパーチャットありがとう。あと、トシヨコ。ありがとう、スーパーチャット。Thank you. Please do your best to learn Japanese. はい、頑張ってます。ありがとう。本当ありがとうございます。For the super chat. Thank you. So I do have one surprise for Mina. So ちょっと待って。Okay. はい、ただいま。ただいま。So, みんな、本当、ありがとうございます。To all the subscribers who's been with us. えっと、in less than a year, we hit our goal of 100,000 subscribers. When me and Edita-san first started this channel, we really wanted to connect with the Nihonjin, Japanese people. And I'm really proud of how far this channel has come. And we couldn't have got here without you guys. Over 100,000 subscribers. So, みんな、本当ありがとうございます。本当ありがとうございます。And I wanted to share that our plaque came in. So I wanted to unbox it on live. And just so you guys can see how it looks, because you guys helped us get this. So let's unbox it. ちょっと待って。Hopefully you can still hear me somewhat. Trying to make it happen. Okay, so this is it. I actually got to get something to open this. ちょっと待って。So, unboxing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. think that's it. Let's see. Hopefully I'm doing this right. No, I had to cut this part. すいません。あ、やった。はい。Here we go. We got it. Got it. You can see that there. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So it's hard to see that. YouTube. Suごい. Omedetou on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. If your award was damaged during shipping, すごい. Hold on, ちょっと待って. Let me adjust my camera. Maybe it's a little bit too. Is it? It's hard to. Oh man, it's so bright. There's. Okay, yeah. ありがとう、みんな、本当ありがとうございます。本当ありがとうございます。Thank you,みんな。Thank you. みんな。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。You are awesome. You すごい。You are amazing. You amazing. ありがとう。本当ありがとうございます。It means a lot. Thank you.みんな。So it says, BrooklynTokyo. 100,000 subscribers. YouTube. Oh, my camera. Oh, man. ちょっと待って。待って。I mean, can I see that better now? Somewhat. Maybe. There we go. BrooklynTokyo. Passing 100,000 subscribers. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Super chat from Kinoko no ごめんなさい。おめでとうございます。はい、ありがとうございます。本当ありがとうございます。ありがとう。Thank you. Oh, エルテさん。ちょっと待って。エルテさん、みんな。
皆さんありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげです。皆さんありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげです。
エルタさん、ありがとうございます。エルタさん。We couldn't get here without you. スーパーチャット、ありがとう。スーパーチャット、ありがとう。ありがとう。クミコ、フナダ。ちなみに、日本、本当、ちょっと待って、トランスレーター、本当、ごめん。ちょっと待ってください。はい。ディペル。スーパーチャットありがとうございます。ありがとう。Incidentally, the Japanese word gin and kin are pronounced similarly and are difficult to understand. In Japanese junior high school and high school brass band competitions, when announcing a gold award winner, gold, I say, I'm sorry, I don't know. Hi. Ooh. Oh, my battery died. Jeez. Okay. 本当、ごめん。My camera battery died. ごめん。本当ごめんなさい。My battery died. ただいま。スーパーチャット。ありがとう。スーパーチャット。ありがとう。ごめん。My camera died. I'm back. Yeah. Yes. スーパーチャットありがとう。はい。誰どこですかあ、Yeah. Yeah, so, thank you, みんな。ありがとうございます。みんな。so, that's definitely you guys. Thank you. ありがとう。本当ありがとう。頑張ってます。頑張ってます。 keep fighting. Keep fighting. Never give up. And 気をつけて。ありがとうみんな。ありがとう。おやすみ。おやすみなさい。おやすみ。ありがとうありがとうございます。おやすみなさい。ありがとう。おやすみ。おやすみ。おやすみなさい。おやすみ。ありがとうみんな。ありがとうみんな。おやすみ。おやすみ。おやすみ。Never give up.